To navigate the intricate labyrinth of human relationships, one must first cultivate a deep sense of inner self-worth. Imagine yourself as a steady flame, radiating warmth and light, not because you seek approval or validation, but because it is your essence. This metaphor is not about isolation or arrogance. It's about becoming so anchored in self-awareness that others are naturally drawn to your presence, not out of obligation, but out of admiration for your quiet strength. In a world where love is often portrayed as something to be earned or chased, the philosophy of Stoicism invites us to rethink this approach entirely. Stoics remind us that the pursuit of love begins with the pursuit of virtue. A relationship built on genuine connection cannot be forged through desperation or neediness, but only through the deliberate cultivation of character. When you embody resilience, integrity, and emotional stability, you exude a quiet confidence that inspires trust and respect in others. In this sense, love is not something we plead for. It is something we attract by being true to ourselves. The Stoic path encourages us to recognize that while we cannot control the affections of others, we can control how we present ourselves to the world. We are urged to become the kind of person whose presence enriches the lives of others, not through artifice or pretense, but through the strength of an authentic and well-grounded identity. In this exploration, we will delve into how Stoic principles, when applied to love and relationships, can lead us to cultivate connections that are not only meaningful but also enduring. By focusing on self-improvement and self-mastery, we unlock the potential to attract relationships rooted in mutual respect, shared values, and emotional depth. Love becomes less of a pursuit and more of a natural outcome of living a life of virtue and purpose. 1. Stoicism's approach to love and relationships, a balanced path. In love and relationships, where emotions often run high and the reason is frequently set aside, the Stoic approach offers a refreshing perspective rooted in clarity and balance. At its core, Stoicism teaches us to distinguish between what lies within our control and what is not. According to this ancient philosophy, love cannot be demanded or manipulated. It must emerge naturally from a foundation of mutual respect, understanding, and shared growth. Unlike fleeting infatuations or surface-level attractions, true love, as seen through the Stoic lens, is not an uncontrollable force that sweeps us away but a conscious commitment, a deliberate choice made with both heart and mind. Stoicism invites us to temper our emotions with reason, reminding us that while passion may ignite a relationship, only the steady flame of virtue can sustain it. Love is not a mere feeling but a practice, a continuous effort to nurture trust, patience, and empathy. Furthermore, Stoics encourage us to reject the culturally glorified ideal of love at first sight. Such an idea, while romantic, often overlooks the deeper, more enduring qualities that form the basis of a meaningful partnership. Much like personal development, genuine love requires time, effort, and the willingness to grow alongside another person. It is a process of mutual cultivation, where individuals strive to support each other's pursuit of virtue and fulfillment. By applying Stoic principles, we learn to approach love with measured intentionality. We recognize that while emotions are natural and inevitable, they should not dictate our actions or decisions. Instead, we strive to maintain our composure and integrity, ensuring that the relationships we form are aligned with our values and life's purpose. In doing so, we cultivate bonds that are not only emotionally satisfying but also intellectually enriching and spiritually uplifting. Ultimately, Stoicism reminds us that love is not something to be chased or begged for. It reflects the virtues we embody. When we focus on becoming the best version of ourselves, love ceases to be an elusive goal. It becomes a natural consequence of living a life of authenticity, wisdom, and inner strength. This balanced approach preserves our dignity and paves the way for deeper, more fulfilling relationships that stand the test of time. 2. Developing healthy and fulfilling relationships, the power of authenticity. In the Stoic view, authenticity stands at the heart of any healthy and fulfilling relationship. We can form genuine connections with others by embracing our true nature, our strengths, weaknesses, virtues, and imperfections. Stoicism teaches us that self-confidence, when rooted in authenticity, becomes a natural magnet for those seeking meaningful relationships. Much like how the moon orbits the Earth, drawn by its gravitational pull, people are drawn to those who radiate an unwavering sense of self. True confidence does not arise from external validation or superficial charm. It is cultivated through self-awareness and virtue. When we are authentic, we eliminate the need to wear masks or play roles to gain affection. Instead, we present ourselves as we are, creating space for relationships founded on mutual respect and understanding. Stoicism emphasizes that the purpose of relationships is not to complete us, but to complement us. Each partner should support the other's pursuit of a virtuous life. Healthy relationships flourish when both individuals are committed to personal growth and self-improvement. This mutual dedication ensures that neither person loses their identity in the relationship but grows alongside their partner. The Stoic path reminds us that love is not about possession or control, but about fostering an environment where both partners feel seen, valued, and respected. Moreover, Stoicism cautions us against relationships based on unrealistic expectations or emotional dependency. Love, when rooted in authenticity, requires no begging or pleading. It is a dynamic of equals, where each person recognizes the intrinsic worth of the other without the need for constant reassurance. In this way, love becomes a source of strength, not weakness. A space where two individuals come together not to fill voids in each other's lives, but to create something more significant than the sum of its parts. Ultimately, developing healthy and fulfilling relationships begins with our relationship with ourselves. When we cultivate inner strength, emotional balance, and self-awareness, we naturally attract those who value the same. The Stoic approach teaches us to build resilient, meaningful, and advantageous connections by remaining steadfast in our pursuit of personal growth and authenticity. Through this deliberate cultivation of virtue and authenticity, we find relationships capable of enduring life's inevitable changes and challenges. 3. Reciprocity in relationships, the balance of giving and receiving. Reciprocity, in the Stoic sense, is more than a simple exchange of actions. It is the natural rhythm of healthy relationships, a balanced flow of giving and receiving that nurtures mutual respect and trust. Stoicism teaches us that a relationship thrives when both partners invest in each other's well-being, not as a transaction, but as an expression of genuine care and integrity. This dynamic requires an awareness of one's limits and a clear understanding of personal worth, ensuring one does not give excessively to those unwilling or unable to reciprocate. At the core of reciprocity is the idea that love should never become one-sided or imbalanced. A relationship in which one partner constantly sacrifices while the other merely receives is unsustainable. Such an imbalance erodes self-respect and leads to resentment. The Stoic approach urges us to live with wisdom and intention, not out of fear of rejection or a desire for approval, but from a place of inner abundance. Doing so safeguards our dignity while fostering a relationship where both partners feel equally valued. Stoicism also reminds us that while generosity and kindness are essential, they should never come at the expense of our emotional health. The concept of sympathia, the interconnectedness of all human beings, teaches us that true love involves supporting each other's pursuit of a virtuous life. This means offering help and affection when needed, and knowing when to step back and allow space for personal growth. In practice, reciprocity manifests through the small, everyday acts of kindness, understanding, and support that strengthen the emotional bond between two people. Whether listening attentively, offering encouragement, or simply being present during difficult times. These gestures create a foundation of trust and empathy. However, reciprocity also demands that we respect ourselves enough to recognize when a relationship becomes emotionally draining. Stoicism calls on us to cultivate self-love as the anchor of all our relationships, ensuring we do not lose ourselves in giving to others. By embracing reciprocity as a guiding principle, we create relationships that are not only mutually enriching but also enduring. In such relationships, partners contribute to each other's happiness without compromising their sense of self. This balance, rooted in Stoic wisdom, transforms love from a fleeting emotion into a steady practice of mutual respect and shared growth. True reciprocity, therefore, becomes the key to maintaining connections that uplift and inspire, allowing both individuals to flourish in the partnership without sacrificing their individuality. 4. Self-love as a foundation for healthy relationships, cultivating inner strength. In Stoic philosophy, the cornerstone of any meaningful relationship is self-love, not the superficial kind driven by ego, but a profound respect for one's worth and well-being. Before we can genuinely give to others, we must first nurture ourselves. This is not a call for selfishness, but acknowledging that we can only offer something valuable to those around us by cultivating inner strength. Without a strong sense of self, we risk entering relationships seeking validation, which often leads to emotional dependency and imbalance. Self-love, according to Stoicism, is deeply intertwined with self-discipline and self-awareness. It requires us to recognize our intrinsic value, independent of external circumstances or the opinions of others. When we learn to respect ourselves, we naturally set healthy boundaries that protect our emotional well-being. Boundaries, in this context, are not barriers to connection but safeguard against eroding our dignity. They remind us that love, at its healthiest, must be mutual and balanced. Moreover, Stoicism emphasizes that self-love is not static but a continuous practice of improvement and self-care. Just as a Stoic seeks to refine their character daily, we must also strive to grow emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually. This ongoing process ensures that we remain grounded in our values, making it easier to form relationships that align with our true selves. When we love ourselves enough to prioritize personal growth, we attract partners who respect and support that journey rather than hinder it. Another critical aspect of self-love is the courage to walk away from relationships that no longer serve our well-being. Stoicism teaches us that clinging to what harms us only prolongs our suffering. It takes strength to end a relationship that fails to offer mutual respect and support, but doing so is an act of profound self-respect. By letting go of what no longer contributes to our growth, we open the door to new possibilities, relationships that uplift rather than diminish us. Ultimately, self-love sets the standard for how we expect to be treated. When we respect ourselves, we teach others how to respect us. This inner work is about protecting ourselves from harm and fostering a healthy environment where love can flourish. By prioritizing self-respect and personal growth, we lay a solid foundation for fulfilling and enduring relationships. Stoicism reminds us that love, at its best, is not about losing oneself in another, but about sharing life's journey with someone who values and nurtures your authentic self. 5. Criteria for choosing a life partner, beyond the surface, toward shared virtues. In Stoic thought, choosing a life partner is one of the most significant decisions a person can make, not merely because of emotional fulfillment, but because of its profound impact on personal development. A true partnership is more than an emotional connection or physical attraction. It is a union of two individuals committed to mutual growth and shared purpose. Stoicism teaches us to look beyond fleeting qualities such as beauty or charm and to seek enduring virtues in a partner: integrity, resilience, wisdom, and the capacity for empathy. Physical attraction may initially spark interest, but Stoicism reminds us that such allure is transient. Over time, appearance fades, and what remains is the character of the person we have chosen to share our lives with. Therefore, a wise individual prioritizes values over appearances. Ask yourself, does this person inspire me to be better? Do they uphold virtues that I admire? Are they willing to walk the path of growth, even through hardship? These are the questions that lead to a meaningful and lasting relationship. Stoicism also emphasizes emotional and intellectual compatibility as vital to a successful partnership. A life partner should share similar goals and challenge you to think more deeply, act virtuously, and become a better version of yourself. This requires more than superficial connection. It calls for mutual respect, thoughtful communication, and a shared commitment to personal and collective improvement. A Stoic partner is not merely a companion, but a fellow traveler on the road toward wisdom and fulfillment. Moreover, choosing a partner wisely means seeking someone who understands the importance of balance. Life will inevitably present challenges, health issues, financial difficulties, personal loss, and a strong relationship is one where both individuals can support each other through these trials. Stoicism teaches us that love is not found in moments of ease, but in times of adversity. A partner who stands by you with patience, strength, and compassion under challenging moments embodies the essence of Stoic love. Finally, it is crucial to remember that no relationship can thrive if either partner expects perfection. Stoicism acknowledges human imperfection and urges us to seek someone willing to grow alongside us rather than someone who appears flawless. True partnership is a continuous process of learning, adapting, and supporting each other's aspirations. By seeking a partner who values this growth journey, we create a relationship that endures, evolves, and deepens over time. In essence, the Stoic approach to choosing a life partner is about finding someone whose inner virtues complement your own. A person who adds meaning and strength to your life through their character and actions. Through this shared pursuit of virtue, love transforms from a fleeting passion into a steady, enduring force capable of weathering life's inevitable changes. 6. Learning from Marcus Aurelius and Faustina. Stoic virtues in love and partnership. Throughout history, the partnership of Marcus Aurelius and Faustina stands as a powerful example of love grounded in Stoic principles. Their relationship was not merely one of shared status but of mutual respect, trust, and commitment to the greater good, qualities that transcend time and remain relevant to those who seek meaningful relationships today. The love between Marcus and Faustina exemplifies the Stoic idea that a true partnership is built on virtue, shared purpose, and the ability to navigate life's challenges together. In a world often swayed by fleeting passions and superficial ideals, Stoicism encourages us to approach love with a clear mind and a steady heart. Marcus Aurelius, renowned for his wisdom and resilience, understood that a lasting relationship requires more than affection. It demands emotional strength, patience, and the capacity to support one another through life's inevitable adversities. Despite their many trials, political turmoil, personal losses, and the weight of imperial responsibility, Marcus and Faustina remained united, demonstrating that true love endures when rooted in shared values and mutual respect. Their partnership also highlights the Stoic belief in emotional balance. While Marcus Aurelius was deeply devoted to his wife, he did not allow emotions to cloud his judgment or interfere with his duties. This balance between love and reason is a hallmark of Stoic thought, teaching us that while love enriches life, it should never lead us to compromise our integrity or purpose. In a Stoic relationship, both partners must retain their individuality while working together toward common goals, creating a bond that strengthens rather than weakens their identity. Moreover, despite rumors and criticism, Marcus's unwavering loyalty to Faustina reflects the Stoic virtue of integrity. He chose to honor their bond, not because of public opinion, but because of his commitment to her character and their shared life. This act of steadfastness serves as a reminder that love is not merely about fleeting emotions, but about a conscious choice to stand by one another, especially in times of doubt or difficulty. For those following the Stoic path, the story of Marcus Aurelius and Faustina offers a timeless lesson. A true partnership is not about perfection, but about perseverance. It is about finding someone who will walk beside you through joy and hardship, supporting your growth while striving for your own. When love is founded on virtue, respect, and shared purpose, it becomes a steady force that endures life's changes and deepens over time. We can draw inspiration from this Stoic example in modern relationships by seeking partners who embody values such as loyalty, wisdom, and emotional resilience. Doing so creates a fulfilling personal connection and a partnership that contributes to a life of meaning and purpose. Stoicism reminds us that while emotions may ebb and flow, the virtues we cultivate in ourselves and seek in our partners are the proper found enduring love. Conclusion. In pursuing love, as in life, Stoicism guides us to prioritize character, self-awareness, and virtue over fleeting emotions and superficial desires. By cultivating inner strength, we set the foundation for relationships that are not only enduring but also deeply fulfilling. According to Stoic wisdom, true love is not a product of chance or luck. It is the result of conscious choices guided by a clear understanding of who we are and what we value. When we approach relationships with patience, reason, and authenticity, we free ourselves from the need to chase love or beg for attention. Instead, we attract connections that complement our journey toward personal growth. Such partnerships, built on mutual respect and shared purpose, become a source of strength and inspiration, helping us navigate the complexities of life with greater resilience and clarity. As we reflect on these Stoic principles, let us remember that love is not acquired by seeking validation from others. We cultivate it within ourselves first, allowing it to flow into our relationships naturally. By embodying the virtues of wisdom, integrity, and emotional balance, we enrich our lives and create a ripple effect that positively impacts those around us. If this message resonates with you and you're on a path toward deeper self-understanding and personal growth, we invite you to join us. Subscribe to our channel for more insights on Stoicism, ancient philosophy, and the timeless principles that can help us build a life of purpose and meaningful connections. Let's continue exploring how these ancient teachings can illuminate our modern lives and guide us toward a future filled with wisdom, strength, and enduring love. Thank you for watching, and remember, true love begins with the courage to be your authentic self. Stay steadfast in your growth, seek relationships that align with your values, and never settle for anything less than the respect and reciprocity you deserve. We look forward to walking this path with you. See you in the following video.